Hi everybody, welcome in. How are we doing? Let me just make sure the music can be heard. Just a second. Nope, that is not being heard. So whilst we're doing that, hi, how's everybody? Look, there's the camera. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all well today. I will just get this thing sorted out. There we go. Right, there should be music playing now. Amaze. Okay. Hi, gang. How are you? I feel like I'm
so
very,
lovely.
very orange. Why am I so orange? Yeah, I just changed my white balance here for a second. Jesus. What is going on? Let's try and make it a bit cooler. Ah, no, don't. No, skip this version. I'm not gonna do the update that CG told me not to do. Yeah, I feel
Vamp,
that's.
I need to think of a fact because I've spent 30 minutes fixing things.
Oh.
That's better.
Oh no! Quick!
Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Ah, good. It looks like the Oompa.
What
Yeah.
color is your pee if you're a liquid?
Yeah, the Oompa Loompa Mo is back, right? All orange.
I'm
Jeez, that was awful.
Super hydrated, so it's clear.
Ooh,
It's very, very clear.
That makes
so
sense.
no one knows.
What was the
No one
question?
knows it would never smell.
What color Zahas's pee is?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you're always
That's how I've
hydrated.
got
Yes,
away
that's
my whole
clear.
life with just being. Never smelled.
No.
Wow,
So no one
lucky.
knows.
That
Amazing.
must be nice.
That must be nice. Right. Hi, everybody. Sorry. We're welcoming again from scratch. We're here now. Everything is sorted. The music's working, and I'm not super orange anymore. Just a little bit orange. I'll have to sort that white balance out some other time. I guess we should probably do some introductions around the table today. I say table. I wish we did have it in person one day, I think. One day I think we'd have to do, you know, when we're like
That would be amazing.
superstars and then we can get sponsored and then they'll fly everybody out to like a castle and we'll play D&D in a castle.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah.
With
That would be
those
dope.
dice from
Yeah.
Baron of Dice.
Plug.
One day.
Plug,
one
shameless
day.
plug.
Yeah, well, imagine if they sponsored us to do that. I don't think that's going to put, but you know, who knows in the
We
future.
could change the layout and we could put a table on the stream and then we can have us all sitting. Like,
No, but I want to
we
be
do in
like,
that Uno
but
game.
I want to be like in person. I want like,
Yeah.
I want snacks. I want us to bring snacks with
Yeah.
friends.
Mhm.
Exactly. I want like when me and Minimo and I played D&D that other week, and we just took 6 hours of D&D. We had so many snacks. We had pizza. It was full on amazing. That's what we need. That's exactly what we need. Is the
I
music
agree.
too loud? Just asking out of interest. I feel like it might be too loud, but I don't know. I'm checking. I'll lower it slightly. Don't want it to be too much.
Sounds okay. Could be like a click or two down.
Yeah, okay, I've done it now,
Decent.
so hopefully it's okay. No, it's fine, okay. Right, so for those of you who don't know, I'm Mo, I'm your dungeon daddy, and these lovely fine people are Vagjazzle. I'll let them introduce themselves to you. We'll start with someone who we haven't seen for a while. Kesa.
I'm sorry, I work.
No, that's all
every other
right.
weekend. Hi, I am Kaser Pants, wife of Shasta Cats and Kimberly. Sorry, Dad. I play Kelly Swift Whistle. I'm a halfling rogue. And we're doing fun facts, right?
Yep, always.
Okay. My fun fact today is the first time I ever stole anything. I may or may not have peed my pants.
Nice. Okay. I'm just gonna write this down. Hold on, let me mute my mic.
It was scary, okay? But
She was not as hydrated as Zahas, so
I was
everyone
not.
knew.
it was smelly.
May or may not. Okay, so apparently you could be louder.
Ah. I can bring my mic closer too if you want.
Yeah, that would be good. I have maxed you out on Discord, but
Oh,
apparently you can still be louder.
Okay. trying to move it subtly so you don't hear all the movement.
That's all right. I don't mind.
Better?
Much better for me. How's it for everybody else? Good. Hopefully.
Sing to us, Kate.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, lemon, P.
Lemon pea. Love it.
That's what it smelled like.
Now we know.
Lemons?
All right. Let's
That
go.
was very nice.
Let's go to Kim.
Hi, I'm Kimberly, and I play Marcy, or Marcella, a changeling monk who is very bright and friendly and wants to just get along with everyone, but on the exterior, she looks very dark and mysterious and not as approachable. And my Marcy's fun fact for today is that she doesn't like to resort to fighting right away, and she keeps a logbook of different encounters and notes on how things could have been handled differently, so that next time she can hopefully be more prepared to talk and compromise with someone or be able to calm an aggressive creature.
Okay.
The thing I love most about Marcella's fun facts is that they always become Thundara's fun facts, because now in my head, Marcy is always like, we have a debrief at the end of every day where we're like, okay, how could we have handled this differently? I love it. I love it.
I mean, it makes sense.
How often does it say we have to do something about Welvrin?
Way too often.
That's the title.
I'm-
That's the title of the notebook. We need to talk about Welvin.
I have a whole section of Welvrin and how we can, in the future, better compromise with him and calm him.
They're all dog-eared. The book is like this thick now
Yeah.
because of the dog ears.
Might
is
have
gonna
to
be
see that in
interesting.
practice. Yeah.
Amazing. Let's go to Shasta.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shasta Cat. I play Thundara Stoneheart, a Goliath barbarian who loves all things girly and glitz and glamorous. But I also love kicking ass. And my fun fact is that every year on our friendiversary, Marcella and I celebrate with a night of drinking, dangerous stunts, and impromptu karaoke performances of a song that neither of us remember any of the lyrics to.
Sounds like standard karaoke to me.
Hell yeah.
That is beautiful, and I love it.
Me too.
What is
How
the
we should celebrate our
what is
real
the
life.
what is the
friendiversary.
date of this friendiversary?
I don't remember numbers.
The 32nd of October.
I was 17, 16.
That gets me thinking, well, how do the calendars work in D&D? Is it just regular
Yeah.
January to December, or is it something
It
completely
was a
different?
full moon.
I mean, I've seen homebrew campaigns where they have their own entire like days of the week, like months. Everything is completely different, and other ones just use the normal.
Yeah.
So-
I forget the friendiversary every year, but Marcella always wakes me up by jumping on the bed, going, "It's today!"
100%.
This has happened 3 times in the 2 weeks that we've actually been in this world. I think they just like partying.
It is my excuse to hold another party. Bring
course.
everyone down.
As
Yep.
many
Yeah, this
as
has
many
happened-
parties as possible.
Happens multiple times in a year. I now think that Marcy and I have been friends for 60 years.
Yeah, it's like wow, we just don't age. We're
No
flawless.
concept of what a year is.
That's freaking gold. I love it. Okay, let's go now to Derek.
Hello, I am Derek. I'm playing Welvin Torres, a Drow warlock, and my fun fact is that because of growing up in the Underdark, I'm good at identifying luminous mushrooms.
What do they do?
They glow.
They loom.
I was gonna say they loom.
Okay, I mean, that is good. That is, we don't need to know more than that. That's great.
They're always lurking.
Okay, and finally we have CG.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, I am CG. I am playing the soggy bottom boy, the soggy every limb boy, Zehas. My fun fact is when I used to hang around with dwarves, there were a group of dwarves who called themselves the Backstreet Boys because they hung around in the back streets of the town. And they saw my wet hair once and they decided they really wanted to go with the wet hair look for their whole thing. So I set the trend of the wet hair look.
Nice.
Say, how's the trendsetter?
Wow.
Amazing. Okay, I've written all of these down for forever reference. Okay, so let's get into it. The last session, last week in fact, imagine that, we just played a week ago, you began to explore level 3 of this mega dungeon. And you uncovered a dwarven tomb, which was there was a lot of dwarves in there, but what was interesting was the stonework used to create the tombs, and subsequently the little stone beads that Thundara came across that appear to be, I guess, ageless, timeless, not by some magic, but just naturally that way. Where they're from, you have absolutely no idea. Now, doing this, you guys went further and explored kind of north of the tomb that you found, and you found evidence of spiders hatched from within the corpse of a body. Welvrin cast Speak with Dead, and the corpse did in fact confirm that the spider had injected her babies inside him, and 3 days later they were born and crawled out. He dug a hole up through his neck and crawled out of his neck, killing him in an extremely painful manner, filling you all with dread of encountering any spiders. You then went further on and you defeated very swiftly 3 Gricks. Welvrin has the invisibility ring, which is an extremely powerful ring and doesn't reveal his location even after casting a spell. So Welvrin was able to get in, get the jump on the Gricks. The rest of you came in when you thought the warning signal had gone up or whatever, and you quickly finished off the Gricks. Now, going through, and I'll display it here for you guys if I can, just a second. I will not show this here. There we go. Can I even do this? That's better. Okay. So there is a map, and I'm going to bring it up on this screen now as well. So this is the hallway that you guys are in. I'll put you guys in nice red dots so you know kind of where you're at. So you've all come in and you're all like hanging around here. Okay. This path up here to the east and to the north, that is the spider cave. Welvrin has already kind of gone up ahead and done some recon. There is evidence, basically walls thick with spider webs, even spider webs covering the entrance of some of these caverns that go up and then also down to the south. Directly below, there's now this straight hewn, properly sort of like created corridor that goes south into a room. And in this room where Welvrin stood, he found that there were 4 mages, 4 drow mages guarding a door beyond which you do not know what there is. As you were debating in the corridor how you wish to proceed, whether you will take the path toward the spiders or whether you will take the path towards the drows. Now remember, even at the entrance of the door there was still evidence of spiders, so there is no area here that is spider free. However, as you were deliberating what you would do, Zehas heard the sound of footsteps coming from this area down here. You guys weren't looking because you were up here, but he heard the sound of footsteps, comings and goings of a number of feet. Now you guys have had a week to decide what it is you want to do, and I give it to you. What do we want to do?
So we decided we want to go back and look at the beads.
Nice.
Yeah, we
in
want
more
to
detail.
Yeah. Nothing will happen to you.
Really,
You can
really
stay there.
evaluate the beads, stick the beads in places that they might not belong.
Ooh, fun.
What
Kinky.
what gender were the drow that I saw in that room?
So there were 2 male drows. There's 1 female drow and 1 non-binary.
Okay.
If we are planning on talking to the drow, we could, if they are friendly towards us, we can ask more about the specific spiders that are laying eggs inside of people and whereabouts they might be and how to avoid them.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
We should go talk to the drow, but the thing is I can't be the face of it, unfortunately. So Marcella, I need a female face in front of me in order to get anywhere with these drow. So can you change your look into a drow?
Why female?
Matriarchal society.
Oh, is that okay? So, because I don't know shit about drow. At least, do I? Do I know?
No.
I guess.
No, you wouldn't
Okay.
have any experience really.
Okay, so
here's
if
what languages do you know?
common and giant.
Okay.
This is going really well.
I know
Yeah.
common, elvish, goblin, halfling, thieves' camp.
Yeah.
But I love the
but you're-
idea.
But you're a surface dweller.
I love the idea. I could definitely change into
Don't you have
a drow.
message? Don't you have message?
Yes.
Who?
And I'm wondering if I message. I also have.
Holy shit. Are you
comprehend language.
hold
Can
on
I
a
cast
second.
comprehend-
Wait a second. Is this gonna turn into like a 90s like romantic comedy where you're like sending messages? She's just gonna repeat everything you said. No, don't say that. No, don't say that. What?
Tuck her hair behind her ear. Call her pretty.
No, I think this sounds flawless, and I am all about it. Honestly,
So
I do.
Mo.
I change right now.
That's it. Done. You've never seen a drow
so-
except for Welvrin, but you're just gonna turn into a female one.
I've never seen like a
you-
or like know what they would look like.
So the thing is, like you,
I mean-
I don't think you can just turn into anything that you've not really come into contact with as a changeling. Secondly, the drow society is kind of quite insular, and in the Underdark, you don't travel there. You haven't traveled there. Your life has been above ground. You wouldn't have really come across the drow society. The fact that you've met Welvrin in itself is quite, it's a unique experience for many
Is it a
people.
situation where Welvrin, like could Welvrin say, okay, no, the nose needs to be a little bit smaller, type of a thing.
I
Or
don't think-
it could
go
be well-written in girl.
And girl.
In girl form.
yeah, I
You know
honestly
Welvrin.
don't know
Honestly,
if
Wig!
I feel
Welvrin, need a wig!
yeah.
We need a wig.
In my mind, I wasn't thinking that I needed to change like my structure of me, but just make it like if like my thought was that Welvern could be like, make your eyes a certain color, make your hair like already, or like make myself a little taller, because already I'm pretty dark. Like, not my skin, I don't mean it like that, but in like my being, my hair is dark, my clothing is dark, like I look mysterious already, and I know, right? Like I feel like I just need to make my ears pointy. At this
Hold on.
point.
Did we not encounter a female drow in the previous realm that we were in? Am I making stuff up?
You met an elf. Are you talking about the one who was doing the bachelorette party?
I guess, yeah. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
So hold on a second. So according to I'm just checking, because I just want to make sure that we don't make the changeling too OP. But I am checking, and it says here you can change your appearance and your voice. You determine the specifics of the changes, including coloration, hair length, and sex. You can also adjust your height and weight and change your size between medium and small. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race. You can't duplicate the appearance of an individual you've never seen, and you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs that you have. So that's fine, but you can't adopt the appearance of an individual you've never seen. That's the part where I'm like, that's a bit tricky.
That implies like individual and a specific known person.
Yeah,
right. I'm not copying a specific person.
You're making
it does sound like it sounds like she could changeling as a female version of Welvern, like Welvern with tweaks, right? Like Welvern's twin.
I think
my twin sister.
I think it would be acceptable to turn into Welvern and then make tweaks based on Welvern's instruction, but for that we will do rolls.
That's fair. I wasn't trying to be like, that's what it sounded like. I'm sorry.
No, that's right, and I think that's good. But we can make it more fun now, because now with rolls we can see how it works.
Give Welvern boobs and a donk.
And if not, we can always go with Plan B: Welvern in a wig.
Yeah, Welvern in a wig.
My hair's already long.
Oh yeah, Welvern with stuff in his shirt.
Makeover time.
Okay, so you being able to turn into the Welvern is absolutely fine. That's not going to need any roll whatsoever. Mm-hmm. What is going to need the roll, right, is going to be twofold, right? Number one, it's going to be Welvern who is going to give you descriptions. So Welvern will have to roll, and I'm going to say that this is going to be all around intelligence. He's going to have to try and find the right words to describe to you how to look as a female drow. And you also, using your intelligence, will interpret that to then apply it to yourself. Okay? So
I will guide Marcy for intelligence. So
nice.
You get a 1d4 on all your checks.
I would
Sounds
also like
lovely.
to give Marcy
Bardic inspiration, absolutely, and mark it off.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay, cool.
And I'll give her.
I just want
to Welvern.
remind everybody, I am not I'm not an intelligence-based creature. I'm a charisma-based creature.
Welvern, should I give it to
I can only guide one person.
Yeah.
I'll
give
give
one
my
for
Bardic
me,
to
one
Welvern.
for.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So we've got the guidance on Marcy, the Bardic inspiration on Welvern.
And Bardic is a 1d6.
A 1d6. So just so you know, right, and I'll tell you this from the get-go, for the both of you, it's going to be the same DC to pass, right? And it won't be an easy one, right? I'm going to need, I would say at this point, a 17. I need a 17 DC, right? A 17 DC will give the perfect female drow.
Would Welvern have advantage because he is drow and knows drow anatomy?
No. That's not going to work.
Crazy.
I'm a human male, but God, if I could describe a female, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? I can't. I'm terrible.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, come on, I'm a man. Jesus. Yeah, boobs. There you go.
No way.
Yeah, no, I'm awful at
my
awful
God.
at describing
I'd
anyone.
like
Make a
to describe my private area. I'm
I
not
could
getting
literally-
naked with creatures.
In
I could
fairness,
literally, with memory, make a duplicate of Derek right the fuck now without looking at him.
Amazing. Yeah, I could. Yeah.
well, can I? So, are they wearing robes?
Oh, the mages, yes.
So we don't need a perfect drow female because nothing will be seen below the shoulders if it's a robe. You just need the general shape
Yeah,
and a face.
but we need the face.
And why does it have to be
Wait.
a female again?
Yeah,
Because it's a
if one of
matriarchal
them
society.
Is non-binary. If
They're not going to give a shit about what I have to say.
Is his point. Right? They'll only listen to a female drow. But okay, so
Like
anyway,
if I go in there and
yeah. So what I was
Yeah.
going to say was the 17 gives you the perfect drow. You won't basically at a 17 when Marcy walks up to those people, they're not going to need to insight check to see they're not going to be doing a perception check to see is this, something's off. They're just going to accept this is a female drow. So it works on multiple levels, right?
If they roll a 17, these drow are not Republican. Got it.
If it's between a 15 to a 17, so 15 or 16, then they will roll, but it will just be a straight roll and they'll check and their DC will be appropriate. If you go below a 14, they're going to roll their perception with advantage to see, right? So because at each level, at each point, your face is going to look different. If you bomb and roll terrible, I mean, you'll still change into the thing that you think is the thing, okay? But it's going to look awful.
I rolled a natural 20 for a 22.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, God,
so the
I'm so
instructions
nervous.
are
That'd be
on
hard.
point.
I'm so scared to click.
Click
Okay.
it. Click it.
13 plus
Plus
one, but I get the
A D4. You get a D4.
You get the 1d4.
D4. 4.
Fuck
And
yeah.
that's 17.
Brilliant.
Oh my
See?
God.
You didn't even have to
Ah!
worry. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Number 2.
That was brilliant.
I do a
Well
little
done.
tap dance.
Okay, and then now the next question: Can I cast comprehend languages on someone else,
Oh.
or is that only for me?
CG, do you know off the top of your head?
No, it should say.
I'll check. That you hear. No, it's the
That's- yeah,
self.
that's-
It's self only.
Okay. Okay, then okay, here's the plan.
Okay.
I'm going to cast comprehend languages on myself.
Does
You
Welvern know what my amulet does?
Which one? The intelligence one.
Yeah.
No, you haven't told anybody.
Zahas knows. He told me, or he did the magic. He did the check.
Yeah, he did the check, but I don't think you've told. I don't think you've said it to Welfrin.
I don't. Do I know what it does?
I mean,
I
you
thought
do
we
because
determined that.
yeah, you know what it does. Especially when you have it on, you can determine when to use it and when not to use it. When you don't have it on, it's a little bit like, I don't need that. Who needs to be smart?
That doesn't make any sense because Thundara would always have it on because it's pretty.
No, but you took it off
We need
because you
to-
wanted to wear a different one. Do you remember?
Okay.
You put on
We-
something else
we
and
need
you were
to
like,
chat more about this later.
Yeah.
This isn't making sense.
okay? So what I'm thinking is you are my twin sister because I was the mold for and you were stolen by giants, and so you don't speak anything other than giant. But I can translate for you because I happen to speak giant when I comprehend languages. Does that make sense? So you're going to be the face of the operation, but I will speak for you.
Okay, sounds great. How do I show that? How will they know that you are actually translating to them, or do they? I guess we'll have to see if they even know Common.
What if they
Because I speak
giant?
Common. If they speak Common, then I'll be able to speak with them, but I won't.
But the
know
thing is,
their
I don't
language.
want you to speak Common because I don't want you to have to do Drow social norms.
Okay.
It's a
What if
very-
she's,
I don't want to school
what if
you on
she's
the
a mute?
She could be mute, but then she would need to know sign language, I think, in order for this to have any weight.
Communicate through
He doesn't have
clicking.
hands.
It's very high risk, much higher risk than
What?
the city investigation lies. They are magic users. They will probably know of such spells as disguising oneself.
That's true.
Well, but no,
Um,
let's not go back there. Mo already said 17 or higher. Let's not go back
Yeah,
there.
you're not disguising
But-
yourself. You're a changeling. That's not a spell, right? So
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm saying if the
Yeah.
whole speaking giant thing, they might just
Yeah.
go, well, that's a giant then. Disguised, clearly.
but they could roll
I'm
in
just worried-
inside at that point, and
Yeah, it's probably
Would it-
going to be
would
against
it
your
be-
deception.
yeah,
Well,
I
what
guess my
if I
deception.
am-
Yeah.
Let's just say I am mute and I have a spell of being able to
Wait.
communicate with you, or you and I know each other so well because we're twins that we have this telepathy shit. I don't know.
Are
Wait.
we all going down? If we're all going down, perhaps you could teach Marcy very quickly a couple of phrases just to greet and then say, for my surface, what are we? Are we going down?
I don't know. I mean, I was thinking we should go down as Drow to just get a gauge, and then. But I don't want to get into a situation that we can't get ourselves out of.
And you're really
So maybe you
bad
should
at
come with
signals.
us.
So
Because if we come
I
down, you
can-
could
let's-
play it off as please speak common for the surface people.
Yes,
I promise
but then
we did talk about this week. We did.
We did.
but
I
but
love,
the
I
problem
love
is
it. I love
then
this.
if they challenge Marcy's knowledge of Drow society, I don't have enough time to get into a history lesson right now.
Look, instead of talking about
Why
the
would
what
they?
if, what are you
Uh.
even wanting Marcy to say? What are you wanting to talk to them about?
What's the goal?
That's a good
Yeah.
that's a good question. What is
Yeah,
our goal?
I think we need to find their allegiance and what they're doing, and figure out why there's a corpse up there that clearly had spiders come out of him.
And why are we not just still sticking with the inspector thing that has got us thus far?
That's
These are
worked
going to be
because-
extremely high wisdom users.
And they're also
These are
not
gonna be-
living in the city. The Drow are living in the
Hello.
Underdark. The city inspectors for the city people.
Where did the Drow?
Yeah, they've come up, not down.
We're Underdark inspectors,
We're city inspectors
making
for the
sure
Underdark.
the dark is dark enough.
Finding your luminous.
Ain't no
mushrooms.
sun getting down here. UV who? No,
We could go in and be truthful. We're adventurers, or semi-truthful. We're adventurers, and we are looking for Skullport.
I think sticking with the disguised drow situation is good. I think leading with Kim is good. Maybe her being, whatever. I think her being unable to communicate, her being mute, is good. And
Would
Welvrin speaking through
So-
her.
Okay.
given that Welvrin is a drow and has that knowledge, would he have an idea going in of who they follow, or be able to have those context clues to
Well, we're that's kinda what
going
we're
in
trying
and
to figure
assuming
out.
who they are associated with?
Yes, perhaps we could all show them the bath mat symbol.
That could go one of two ways.
Yeah, I would say that Welvrin would be able to ascertain some information depending on possible intelligence or history checks, however it goes down.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Should I roll one now, just generally?
No, give me a second because this thing is all broken.
And are we going down with you guys?
I think you
Behind
should.
you,
Behind us.
silently.
I'm good at that.
Should we be irreverent?
I need a definition, please.
Should we bow our heads, look at the floor, look like we're small compared to them?
I can't do that.
We should dress up like city inspectors.
I would recommend not challenging them as we are getting closer to the Underdark. And that's, as you know, they're our area.
Wilbur, what not to do? What do we not do?
I stay quiet.
Well, you're going to be more fine than Zehas. Zehas should probably just not speak. They're not going to be friendly to surface dwellers anyway, and especially surface dweller men.
Would Callie be able to just go unnoticed? Like, you could probably just cling to my back and stay behind me and sneak. You should stay out of sight.
Sneaky
You could
ready?
be you could just be ready in case something happens.
I was thinking if they do decide to open up Marcy's robe, I could just be in there ready with like ready to.
I love the visual that I got in my head.
Good, I'm glad.
The daggers were nipples. Okay. Yeah, I will stay quiet and I will follow the lead because Marcy is the leader and I love it.
Me too. I want to ride on Thunder's back.
Do you
But
So
ready?
all of us are going?
do you speak Undercommon,
We can-
Welvrin?
I realistically should, but
Yeah.
no, it's not listed.
Okay.
Under has its own common? Wow.
It does. I would say
So-
that as a
asked
drow from the
why.
Undercommon, you do speak Undercommon. So if it's not on that list, you
Okay,
should
I'll-
add it. It's just
add it, yeah.
it just makes sense.
Right, especially given my background.
Yeah, precisely.
Okay, so I'll add that. Okay, so I'm going to speak for Marcy, who's mute.
Okay. That's the plan.
How are you guys going to like look at each other to communicate?
I think,
Or were
Marcy,
did you go in with a specific message?
Yeah, I wonder if we should go into the specific message. Do you have something that you'd like me that I should? A way I know that I can be abrasive. Is there a softer way that I should deliver my questions?
Would I be abrasive though in my questions as a female and like asserting?
Yes,
That was
but
like I can
you're-
go in there and do gestures because like in my mind I was thinking that I was gonna ignore the men that are in there and only talk to the female
Correct.
and only communicate with her, and so like I can not be looking at you but looking directly at her and making sure that I'm keeping eye contact with her to show that assertion like that.
Yes, but you're gonna be mute, so you should do a made up version of sign language. Just signal, right? And I will speak as though that meant something. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Fake it.
Fake it.
We should have a signal in case something does go down and we need to intervene.
I think,
or in case we need to back off or whatever.
Perhaps there should be a phrase that you say or a word that.
Can this be?
Something very
Like-
clear, Welver. Something very clear.
Also,
what? Yeah.
Marcy, I feel like I should take the torch off you as there's absolutely no reason a drow would be holding a torch.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh God, she's mute and
Worried.
blind.
Jeez.
We'll still have the torch, or if you think that it would be good. I mean, I need dark vision. I don't know about other people, but I could cast dark vision on Marcy, and we could go in the dark. But it means I'm going to have to hold on to someone, as I won't be able to see.
I'm gonna bumble around a bit, but I'll find my way.
I feel like it's acceptable for us at the back to have a torch.
Well, also,
Okay. What?
if Marcy is with Welvern can kind of guide Marcy. Oh, but she needs to know who she's addressing. I gotcha. She needs to see.
The torch light will extend. I just don't think a drow would be holding it, especially given that you suggested that it's a matriarch. So why would the boss be carrying the torch?
Yeah. Okay. So just to confirm that our story is straight, Marcella is my sister.
Mo was laughing.
I love this. I love this so much.
Twin sister.
What- Twin sister. What is the signal? What signal would be clear for you? What phrase?
Me screaming. That's what I was thinking in my head, because in my mind I wasn't well, not in a sense of like I'm not a mute in a sense of like people who don't speak, they still have tongues, they can make sounds. Like people who speak sign language or can't, like, or are deaf or whatever, they still have the ability to
Yeah.
in
my head you were like tongue gone, like
They would still be able to, I feel like make a noise though, you know.
You were
like
so maybe it is that I'm deaf and not mute, so I've never learned to talk.
Okay.
So you
could play that off as you're communicating magically.
Yeah.
But then they could ask to communicate with her magically.
Yes, they could.
Okay.
So like you and I have created a system of.
Could you step away?
Come back to us in a week.
next time on.
Yeah, right. I would say that whatever plan you're going to go with, you're going to have to execute it soon, because people do roam these corridors and there are patrols. So you're going to be the ones to make the introductions and start, or someone's going to find you and then you're going to be on the reaction.
Part of me
So
was
are you
thinking
guys-
they've just been stood there watching us the whole time.
Are you guys coming in with us now then?
Yeah, behind us.
If you need
Okay.
light, we need to be
And-
there with the torch.
And they
So what is our
are
story of why
our
are we with us?
prisoners of some
We're
sort?
adventurers.
We are
Okay,
silent.
So we are
reverent,
adventurers,
say nothing.
but
cool.
It's gonna be really hard, but okay.
okay. But I have the okay. So we're sticking, like, we're coming in with some truth, but just showing a drow face.
Half
Part
lies,
of-
half truths.
If anything,
Okay.
I would say you two are the adventurers. We are the bodies that you throw at a problem,
Okay.
should that come up.
You're the brains. You're the brains.
And
I vibe with it.
as we're setting off, assuming we're about to set off, I'm going to give a guidance to Welverin for deception.
And Welvern already has Bardic for
Oh, does Bardic last for more than one roll?
1 hour.
10 minutes.
Oh, is it 10 minutes
nice.
now?
Oh, an hour.
Is it 10 minutes or an hour? I thought it was an hour, but
You're probably right. I don't know much about
I
this
don't
game.
know. But the thing is, it's changed from 2020 whatever to 2024. So I have to keep reminding myself. I've even played a bard, but I can't even bloody remember. So give me 2 seconds and I'll tell you.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's an hour.
An hour.
So yeah,
okay.
you have it for an hour.
and it can be on any
Oh, nice.
roll except damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, hold on,
Yeah,
wait.
'cause you rolled a nat 20. You didn't use the bardic,
20,
right?
Oh, that's 2014 rules. Yeah, it's changed for 2024 rules. Because 2014 rules was 10 minutes. But
Okay.
but the 2024 rules, is 1 hour as far as I'm aware.
Wait, so is it it's like you have it for 1 hour, not just for one use? Like if you use it within that hour, you still have it?
No. If you use it, it's gone.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, I was gonna say that's pretty.
Within the next hour, when a creature fails a d20 test, the creature can roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number to the d20. So you've got to fail it first.
Okay.
So you don't have to say you want to use it beforehand. It's like a post.
Okay.
Yeah, you fail it, and then you can choose whether you're like, I'll fail it, screw it, or I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should I move that guidance to Marcy?
For deception.
I don't.
If she's not
I
going
mean,
to be
maybe.
much speaking.
My
She won't be
deception
speaking, but
is one
she
of my
would
higher.
have to-
I mean, Marcy does have very good
And it's
deception.
physical deception.
Well, she
Oh,
already rolled
stealth,
the 17
sorry.
for her appearance, and she's
I'll
got
leave
a
it
high
where it is.
deception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it deception or
Alright,
stealth
I'm
that you're
going down.
high on? Okay.
Me? Or
I run in front of you.
Marcy?
All right. Marcy goes in
Yeah.
front. So tell me the order. We got Marcy in front, Welvin behind,
Me right behind.
then
I feel like I should go next so that the torch's bubble kind of reaches
Yeah.
far enough.
okay. So
I'll take up the
Zehas,
rear and it's
Callie.
on my back.
Is Callie on
Kelly's
your
up
back?
Thundar's back.
Is Callie trying to hide on Thundara's back?
Yeah.
Can you roll stealth for me?
You've booted Snickle off.
Yeah.
He's in my backpack sleeping.
27. Brilliant. No, Snickle's gone to look at spiders. he needed to get in
When
with
we
nature.
get over there, when he's back, he better know a lot about those spiders, and you better tell us a lot of information.
You're going to come back, and Snickle will either become a spider or he will have killed all of them. One of two.
Jesus.
Mo's just rolling d20s all session right now for next week.
It's getting ahead of herself. Okay, no, that's brilliant. Okay, so Callie is unseen to the point where, in fact, none of you guys know where Callie disappeared to. Thundara knows because she's literally hanging off her back. But the rest of you were just like, Callie was here.
A slight breeze.
And that all of a sudden you're like, oh, she must be working this week again because you can't see
Oh, that's
her.
that's where she's been this whole time.
I actually took Welverin's job at the bakery.
I've had
Way to
this
go.
itch on my back for weeks. I can't.
Adventuring doesn't
I'm
pay
like
what
an
it used to pay. You
STD.
need a side hustle.
You need a side hustle. Okay, so
Cool.
you go south down to the corridor. You turn the corner now. At this point, Marcy, you're in front. What you've been told to expect is not what you see. There is
Strong start.
a familiar looking creature, I guess, right in front of you. It is a drow. You see in the center of this group, there is a drow, a male drow, stood here in the middle. But now surrounding this male drow are 4 creatures you have never seen in your life. They look, oh god, I guess they're furry like wolves, but they can walk on 2 legs and they can walk on 4. They've got pointed ears. They look quite menacing. Sharp teeth. Definitely, you can see. Actually, you roll perception for me, and I'll tell you a couple of things.
Mo, is this what I think it is?
I don't know. What do you
Oh,
think
my-
it is?
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, so you can't really tell much
Knowles?
about this. No, So you can't really tell much about these creatures. Welvrin, as you come up behind, you instantly recognize these creatures. Although nobody else here will know what these are. These are Quagoths. So for those of you who don't know, I can kind of send you a picture of what they look like, because now that you can see them, it's probably useful to know what they look like. I'll see if I can
use that 11 intelligence to determine if I think that they are female drow and that Welvrin's description was terrible.
Oh, no, that's the wrong link. Hold on a second. That is not the link.
Baron of Dice. I love them.
Here. There. So it's this thing. Right? So this is what you're looking at. Yeah. So a Quagoth, so you know, Welvrin. Quagoths are hunters that were trained by the drow. Generally, so they all live in the Underdark. They don't have loyalty to anyone except the ones that have been taken and trained. They have intelligence. They can speak Undercommon. But they aren't very intelligent, right? So they're not like, we're not talking like your basic wolf, right? We're talking above sort of that level. They can comprehend language, right? But
So
they are fierce. When they start fighting, they don't stop until they either win or die. And anyone who is considered their master, they will serve loyally to the end. And for many, many years, the drow have been training Quagoths. All different drow houses in the Underdark will have their own personal Quagoth army. You would have known because your own family would have had theirs, right? And various places that you've been in the Underdark you will have seen. So you instantly recognize what these are. Marcy has absolutely no idea. None of the others actually will have ever seen these guys because they've not been to the Underdark. And the only time that Quagoths are on the surface level is when drow take them to hunt and kill elves, surface elves.
Cool.
So yeah, these creatures are designed to rip elves apart. Right, that is literally their purpose.
Yeah. They can smell elves.
Oh yeah.
Is that what I'm hearing? Oh, cool.
So
cool.
Recognizing this, I'll kind of put a hand on Marcella, step forward, and address the male drow and ask where his matron is.
So the male drow looks at you all approaching, sees Marcy, sees you instantly, first confused, but instantly then sees drows. Then he looks over your shoulder and sees the others, addresses you. Halt, stranger. What brings you here?
Me and my sister are adventurers, and these are our surface-dwelling companions that we throw at problems that we encounter.
You roll deception for me? You have advantage, though, because half of it is true.
So that's going to be a 21.
Okay, that's fine. Well met. I suppose the fact we haven't come across you before, this is your first time adventuring here?
That's correct. We're looking for Skullport.
Ah, of course. Yes, a worthy stop for many adventurers that do come past here, although I'm afraid you will not get access from here. What brought you to our door?
We don't have a map for this level, so we're feeling this one out.
It is not safe for, and then looks over your shoulder at the others, those who are not of our lineage. in this area, I would advise your companions turn and leave should they wish to survive. Please do not take my words as a threat. I'm simply just drow to drow, explaining that they may encounter some troubles here. After all, these depths are suited for our liking and our people, but surface dwellers may encounter some trouble.
Would you be so kind to show me on the map here, or draw me a map here, of where Skullport is so we can be on our way?
The easiest path to Skullport would be through the river network, which runs west from here. You see, Skullport is far to the east, but to reach Skullport through here, you would have to go through doors which I'm afraid are not open to you.
To me or to us?
Well, for you it depends where your allegiance lies. Who, pray tell, is your lord?
In what capacity?
Whom do you worship? Whom do you serve?
Perception check.
Would this be a
Yeah.
good spot for that history to know?
So, Welvin,
Yeah.
you can now roll. We're going to go with... It's going to have to be intelligence, right?
Perception?
You've done perception
okay.
here. You've done perception here.
Okay.
We're going to bring up we're going to have to do it with intelligence. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see if you can connect the dots.
Okay. Okay, so that I'm going to roll. All right, we're going to do a bunch of stuff here. So I'm going to, I can't use the D4, so I can use my D6 because I know that I failed it. And then I'm also going to use Dark One's Own Luck, which gives me a 1d10 addition. So that is 18.
And, okay. So...
I rolled 3 6s.
and then some magic. So, on that 18, something comes to your mind. You, having walked through all of this, you don't really care for gods, right? Although you have a patron who's a demon, you don't really have time for all of this, worship nonsense, right? You are very much a person of, look out for your own back, and you give a damn about, being subservient to anybody. But something sort of recalls in your memory, something Zehas mentioned to you as you were traveling earlier today. Seeing the spiders, the name of Lolth comes to your mind. You look around, you see there are spider webs everywhere. There's spiders at the entrance to the door, literally baby spiders, hundreds of them climbing up and down across the ceiling. The paths that you just came by, spiders. The dwarven tomb, knowing that dwarves dig underground, and now seeing drow here underground, knowing that the various contentions between the races, something is going on here, but all that kind of comes to your head is just Zeha saying about Lolth and about spiders.
Well, Lolth, of course.
Well, that is the wrong answer, of course. No, I'm joking. It's like fireball shit. No. A smile spreads across his face, and he extends a hand to you, and it's in a friendly manner. He extends a hand to you and he says, worshippers of Lolth, we have a way of connecting through the web. And as he extends his hand to you, you see running down his arm, there are a number of small baby spiders coming down out of his arm as he reaches his hand to you to take it.
Take one for the team. Extend my hand.
You do. You shake his hand and the spiders come and you can feel them now crawling up underneath your robes. They all the way up your skin around, and you see them now. They come out. The guys behind you now seeing these spiders coming up, traveling through your hair, over your head, down your face. You're going to have to make a roll for me right now. You're going to have to roll a performance check for me because you need to play it cool. Like, this is your acting. This is everything you've got in you to not freak out. It will be a charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving, not performance.
Performance is tied to, but it's a saving throw, right? But I'm going to do it on your charisma. I'm not doing it on Constitution because they aren't hurting you, right? They're not trying to bite you or anything, right? You are just trying to keep calm and composed. And what were you going to say, Shasta? Sorry.
How do you roll for ticklish?
Good thing we're not afraid of spiders.
Well,
Derek's super afraid of spiders.
Yeah, I really am. So here's so fuck. I'm gonna use Dark One's Unlock again, and add a 1d10 to my roll.
Yeah.
You still have Bardic.
He burned it.
I burned it. Yeah.
It?
Yeah. So that is gonna be 16.
That's absolutely fine. We know Derek is scared of spiders. Welvrin isn't necessarily scared of spiders, right? I don't think that's been. He might have been after that if that roll was bad. He might have developed arachnophobia on the spot, but he's okay. The spiders, they crawl over his body and everything, and as they do, they move very quickly, come back down his hand, and return to the drow. He bows, as if you've passed a test. His eyes twinkle. My name is Ilnor Talana, and I serve House Alvrindar. Our priestess is a loyal servant of Lolth. She resides deep within. It is a pleasure to make a fellow worshipper's acquaintance.
This is all in Undercommon, right?
No, he's speaking in Common at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, you can all understand.
Okay.
Can you repeat the names?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
So this guy's name is Ilnor, so Ilnor. Telana, so Telena.
Cool.
And the house.
And what was his house again?
The house that he serves is of Alvrindar, which is AUVRYNDAR.
It's good to meet you.
And the priestess, so he's going to say it now because he's going to basically say, "May the priestess's blessing be upon you." The priestess's name is Terissa. That's T with an apostrophe, Rissa. Terissa Alvrindar. She is the head of House Alvrindar and the priestess of Lolth.
What? Zehas, what languages do you speak? Because I feel like I know this already. I asked you before.
I speak Common, Druidic, Dwarvish, and Primordial.
Oh fuck. Okay. I thought that we had one in common other than common.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it was Dwarvish, right? But his Dwarvish isn't. Oh, you don't speak Dwarvish, actually, do you?
No, I don't speak Dwarvish. In Undercommon to the Drow, I'll again ask about the map.
No such map has been created of this entire area, for it is, well, not all within our reach. However, I can guide you to the river should you wish to seek passage, quickest passage to Skullport. Of course, you may enter, but your companions would not be welcome. Obviously, when he says you, he looks. We love Laos. He looks at you and Marcy, obviously, to say that you would be welcome. But the other two, obviously, he doesn't know Callie's there, but the other two would not be welcome. But yes, he absolutely can. So what he does basically shows you from where you are now, the easiest way for you to get to the river would be through the passage above you, head east, and take the southern passage. But that crossroad here is split on the map. That's the north passage, the south passage. So you get to here, you take the south passage, go down, follow it through, and there is a tunnel that has been carved into. He tells you that they've carved a tunnel into the rock, and it's a secret hidden tunnel. But he gives you the direction of exactly where to find it, which would take you directly to the river. The river, if you follow it then down, it would go into Skullport.
So that's the route that Welverin and that Drow would be fine in, because spiders.
No. Well, that's the route that he's telling you is the quickest way. The Drow would actually be able to travel from inside, beyond the door behind him, go from the inside via the whole, the area that they've made out, and then go from there. But it's a lot longer, right? And there's areas in there where their jurisdiction ends. So it is a far longer, more perilous route. You can get so far within, absolutely fine, but then at some point they're going to be like, well, after that door, it's not our place anymore.
All right. I'll thank him and kind of turn around to point back up the hallway for everybody to start heading back up that way.
I didn't do shit for all of this, but I do want to give him a nice little nod as I walk away. You
see he being acknowledged by you. He instantly sort of puts down his gaze and bows deeply, his head literally almost touching the floor, as you walk away.
Let's go about the beads.
Metagaming.
I literally want one thing in this life, okay?
So I'm gonna.
And it's for Derek to look at his goddamn phone.
I'm gonna hope Thundara notices this, and I'm gonna kind of step to the side as if to allow Welverin and Marcy to pass, and kind of bow my head.
I hear a squelching sound slide across the floor and go, ew. And I step aside, also look down, and it works out nicely for everyone.
Brilliant.
Okay, when we're back up at the crossroads, nothing else happens, right? We can get back up at the crossroads.
You're good. You're absolutely fine.
Okay. Thundara, you have a mirror, correct?
Of course. I've got
Can I borrow it?
Sure, which one? Handheld, compact?
The biggest one you got.
You
I
want
must say,
Sheila.
Wilvrin, your depiction of female drows was incredibly inaccurate. They're much more beast-like than...
I'm also glad. I want to say I'm glad we spent 30 minutes talking about that before we went down.
Why do you think I was laughing so much?
Yeah.
I even pointed out, I made a specific point again of mentioning that you heard the sound of footsteps and the change, like the movement of, but you didn't think to go and check to see if anything had changed. I mentioned it 3 times.
I'm going to show Marcy herself in the mirror, so then she knows what she looks like. And that, because I foresee this becoming a recurring thing that we're gonna have to do, and I'll explain what I'm doing.
Lovely.
Okay. It's committed to memory now.
So,
It's a shame we didn't ask about the other route by the stairs. I'm wondering if perhaps we try that way first.
It's a shame we didn't ask about much.
well, since we know where the river is and how to get there through the tunnel,
Through Deadly
Yeah,
Spider
let's-
Tunnel.
no, to the south, because Deadly Spider's tunnel is to the north.
Well, you
Right.
don't know. You've
It's
not
both
been
of
that far.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to dig in my memory to keep us on the spider's good side.
Go back and ask him about the beads.
I think we should go to the west.
He likes you. He wants to be your friend.
The spider liked you.
Go back and ask.
No, Melvin's not going back to ask. Like, done. No, I don't care. Melvin's like, no. I'm not ruining
Drown,
this
Marcy.
for
Go
being-
back and ask about the beads.
Mute to drown Marcy.
I'm sorry. I'm deaf.
Oh yeah, death. I didn't hear you. Sorry. Okay, so you still, like I say, you guys still have options, right? You don't have to go in the spider tunnels. You could go the other way from the beginning route. Don't know where that will lead. So you know, obviously, heading east, which is the spider tunnels, will take you to the river. The river, from what Ilana's told you, or whatever his name was, Ilnor, when it
Ilnor.
goes
You'll know where.
when it goes down the river south and then sweeps to the west, taking you directly to Skullport, avoiding whatever this is, right? But when you came down from the stairs, you had 2 paths, east and west. You took east towards the river. If you go west, you've got to deal with whatever this is, right? At some point or another, as you have deduced, you're going to have to deal with this, right? Whether it's before or after Skullport is completely up to you. But you know now, you have enough. Zehas's insight, intelligence, kind of, or I say perception, probably wisdom, kind of worked out that, you know, you're not going to be able to get further down without having, you know, explored a significant proportion of this area.
So
Significant meaning everything.
Maybe, maybe not.
the geography of where we came from the stairs, it is extremely unlikely that taking the route we didn't take would lead to the river.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it seems from what this guy has said, right? If you want to get to the river, like even to the point where they've had to carve out a secret tunnel here to avoid going through other places to get to the river, this would be the best route. The best route that you can take, right? Welvrin
We can split the
and
party.
Marcy can take a different route, which is a much easier route to get to the river, not to
Well, could they
Skullport.
scope it out? They could go ahead, scope it out, and report back. Like find, maybe procure a roughly drawn map of somebody who understands the area better. Or
Technically, I could go with them as well. I'd just wild shape into a spider and hang off of Welvern.
and Callie can sneak around like nobody's business. I guess I'll just go fuck myself.
Nice playing with you.
It's going to be the adventures of Thundara.
Can you at least leave Claudia here with me so I have somebody to talk to?
Only for 160 feet.
It's okay. You've got Snickle.
Are we on a time crunch to get to Skull Point because of the owl bears and like the pregnancy?
I am
will-
honor bound to help the owl bears.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a time crunch.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
just
think
a
it's a
currently
time crunch.
tracked quest.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
quest
So
log.
if that's not something that's like we need to do that first, then it doesn't.
No,
really
it's
matter.
not time sensitive. I think the reason why you are probably fixated on Skullport is because it's the only place that has been mentioned to you of this area, right? You know.
Also, it's a hub. It's a
Yeah,
civilization, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a respite after 2 levels of no respite. We could buy potions. We can look for a diamond in case anyone dies, you know?
In case anybody gets spiders laid in them. Cool.
So
cool.
west.
You mean east
I thought
to
south.
the river?
West. I thought it was like that
Why not
south.
east?
Yeah.
East is to the river. I was thinking west, the other direction.
Oh, you want to go in the
But we
other
didn't go.
direction? Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean,
What if
we could scope out the other direction for a ways to see what is over there, and then
Absolutely.
discuss.
Yeah. Why not?
Do that. Let's do that.
Okay.
Z.
Okay. And we're off.
Do. Okay, so going the way you came initially, you go back up past the tomb and all the rest of it.
I point out the carving I left for Welvrin.
Nice. You now take the path west from the staircase. Heading down the staircase, imagine you were facing the staircase. Now you go right. As you do, the path west, after about 30 or 40 feet, suddenly turns south and goes directly down for, not down, but directly south, for about 90 to 100 feet. Right? So you're just walking in this corridor. Now, this is a corridor that, again, has been properly hewn out. 10-foot wide, 10-foot flat ceilings, all properly made. None of this, cavernous nonsense. There are no lights, but there is also nothing adorning the walls. There is nothing of significance other than you notice that it is well maintained. Okay, there isn't debris on the floor. The walls aren't cracked. It seems to be upkept nicely. Obviously, you work out people are maintaining this area. As it goes further south, however, you see it opens up into a very large, I suppose the only way is describe it is probably a cavern. Now, when I say it's large, it is made up of various paths intertwining with each other, various, aisles, corridors, whatever, all kind of mixed and matched, but effectively all connecting this huge cavern together. Right, so you can see there's a path right in front of me, and then there's a path to the right, and then there's a path to the left, and there's walls in between, and some doors even that you spot just as you approach it. But it goes on. It goes on and on and on for a little while. So you can start to think about, okay, what do we do here? In terms of its height, the ceiling here now has extended as you open up into this cavern. Instead of being a 10-foot high ceiling, it's now 30 feet high. You hear the sound of, dripping water, kind of slightly echoing. The walls, again, rough now, We're back into like a cave style system. Gone is the the maintained nice corridors and flat ceilings. You can see. Well, actually, no. Hold on a second. Give me perception checks. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, start to give you information before you've earned it.
25.
Nice.
21.
Okay. And Thundara?
19.
Nat 1.
Okay. So, Callie, Zahas, Welvrin, something immediately strikes you as you look into this place. It's these various paths that go in different directions. You're like, I mean, these look like lanes, streets. This looks like some kind of settlement. It even to a point where you would say a very, very small village, maybe it once was. You notice, Welvrin, you can see especially well down here. You even begin to notice as you look a bit more carefully, you can even see that some of the walls that looked like walls initially, you can actually see that actually they go higher up where these doors are. You could swear that looks like what would be a house, a dwelling, a roof crumbling in from the top. The three of you very quickly work out that not anymore, but certainly people lived here. These are houses.
Dwarves?
You don't know enough.
Is
Actually,
everything
you
about
do.
half size?
You know enough, Zahas. You know enough. So, give me 2 seconds. I'll try and get you some more information.
While we were walking down that long ass pathway, I would have liked to have asked Welvrin what were those creatures with the drow.
Yeah, I'll explain to Thundara and the rest of the party that they're, hunting beasts.
Oh, well, now I feel silly.
So
They're very cute. Do you think they'd like a scratch?
They do, but not from you.
That's unfortunate.
So, Zahas, these are indeed dwarven ruins. Who here, does any of you here have any kind of proficiency with masonry tools, building of any kind?
What is simple weapons no, never mind. That'd be weapons.
Yeah.
We talked
Disregard.
about me and the armory as like a background story thing, but not like on my character sheet. So
No.
I don't think that's a.
No, I would say, Zahas, you definitely know that this is dwarven. You've spent enough time with dwarves to know their workmanship. But the fact that it's crumbling and ruinous, you know the work of dwarves, you've seen it. This place must be very, very old if it's falling apart.
I'll relay to the group. I'll say, I think we've found the dwarven settlement where those graves, those tombs we came through belong to, but it seems to be extraordinarily old. These dwarven buildings, they don't tend to give way to entropy for a very long time.
Can
And then
I
I'm
have
gonna-
a definition, please?
Oh, things falling apart over time.
They should have made their houses with the little beads.
Yes, the beads do appear to be very strong. And then I'm going to make my way under a drip and just stand there.
So are you
Does
still
that refuel you?
are you still holding the
He's
torch?
peeing!
Are you still holding this torch, Zehas?
I assume so. I haven't. I probably. Well, we had a long walk, so I
Yeah.
probably would have given it to Marcy.
Right.
Probably back to Marcy.
And is Marcy, are you still a drow, or are you...
I am staying a drow.
You're staying a drow.
Just
Okay.
in case.
So is everybody
In that case,
walking...
he probably would have held on to the torch.
Okay.
Because if we have a chance encounter,
Yeah. So as you step in, then Zehas, and the torch lights more of it, you see very, I guess, dusty, cracked, hard to read, but there is a sign in Dwarvish atop the first building that you're presented with. You can attempt to read it, and we will do, I guess, your intelligence to see if you can make it out.
$17.
Nice. So the sign, as you read it, translates roughly. It's very ancient, but it's, I guess, the words of which have kind of like not changed too much, but effectively it translates to the town of Stromkuldur. So I'll spell that for you. Stromkuldur.
I will turn to the group and I will say, I don't have the same proper pronunciation. I'm just reading it. So I'll turn to the group and I'll say, yeah, we seem to be in a dwarven town called Stromkuda.
I truly thought you were gonna say like stream cool door, like,
Stream
like
cool door.
waterify it.
Wonderful. So as you, I guess all of you are, I mean, you're walking through into this place, or some of you hanging out back in the corridor? Like, where's it going? What's going on?
I'm walking in.
Okay.
I'll say to the group, everybody pause just long enough for us to listen, see if we can hear anything.
Yeah, you can. You can. All of you can roll a perception. You can all roll perception to see things that you hear.
17.
26.
26.
17.
shit
What was your Zeha? 17.
18.
22. Sorry. 18. So all of those who got above a 15, you again noticed that the same things that we mentioned before about there being dwellings, about the roofs caved in, this place being very, very old. Callie, you see something that nobody else has spotted. Again, you don't have dark vision, but as Zehas is looking around, the torch light shines very briefly across some carvings on the side of one of the walls of the house. You step over to it, brush it, take a look. These aren't symbols that you recognize, but they are two very distinct types of carvings. They're almost like two different languages, and it's very easy to see that because they look completely different from each other, but they are near each other. And as you can see, as you look at these carvings, you see something has been written, then it's been crossed out, and then the same thing's been written below it, then it's been crossed out, and the same thing's been written below it, and it's been crossed out. And on the other side as well, you see something's been written, it's been crossed out, something's been written, it's been crossed out. These two sets of carvings. On the right-hand side, the carving which remains there at the very bottom has not been crossed out. The last thing that was written there has not been crossed out. But you don't understand what any of this means.
Can I point it out to like Zehas or?
No, you can do what you want.
Okay, I want to point it out and be like, "Hey, look at this over here. Look at this thing. I found a thing."
Who's
I'm gonna
looking?
take a look.
Okay,
Wander over.
right.
Thundara, perhaps something I do know is magical items don't give way to entropy. If you're getting any kind of
Entropy.
tingle,
That means cracked and crumbled and broken.
exactly. Perhaps it might be, I don't know how many times you can do it in a day, but maybe it's worth casting a magical eye over things to see if there's any magical items left in this place.
Let me check.
And then I'll wander over to the
Yeah, you look as well.
carvings.
So, whilst Thundara's looking at that, Welvin,
Yeah.
instantly, the right-hand side of you don't know what the left says, but on the right-hand side, very clear, this is Drow writing. Okay? And when you read it, you're like, okay, because effectively what it says is this area is in control, or is controlled by House Overendar. Then that's been crossed out. And then again below it, the same thing's been written, it's been crossed out. Again, the same thing's been written, it's been crossed out. And finally at the very bottom, it's there, plain to see, not crossed out.
I cast Detect Magic.
The detect magic, doesn't give you any pings off of anything.
I don't.
Well, it's too
I
late.
don't cast it. You,
Um,
you misheard me.
I mean, you have it for 10 minutes whilst we're wandering around.
Yeah, so it's useful.
I run through the corridors. I run through them all.
The left one do I recognize the language?
No. You tell me the languages you know. I'm pretty sure you've told me, and you won't know.
Abyssal, common sign language, and Draconic.
No.
Is it Dwarvish?
I was gonna say, is it
Nope.
Dwarvish?
What
I
languages do
know
you speak?
Elvish.
What, tell me
But
everybody.
it's a
what,
dwarvish settlement?
Tell me what languages you all speak.
Okay.
Primordial and Druidic will be the only other two I do. It's going to be like Underdwarf or something silly.
Elvish and Giant.
You would know if it was Underdwarf
Common.
or not.
Common,
Common.
Elvish, Goblin. Half.
Oh, hold on.
And then it
Wait,
says
did you say
music.
goblin?
Yeah.
Ah, then you do know what it says.
Ooh, girl.
For it is goblin.
Fucking-
Oh,
And
Snickle!
I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Sniggle, wake up!
wait up.
Wake up!
Shake the bag.
So
I'd kill him. I'd kill him.
what you see here is the writing on the other side, on the left hand side, says that this area is now in control by the goblinoid tribe. And then again, that's been crossed out, and again repeated, crossed out, repeated, crossed out, repeated, crossed out. So I guess you
So like
can
cross,
deduce.
cross.
Yeah. So you can deduce that this is some kind of turf war area between goblins and
Yeah.
drows, right?
And the goblin one is crossed out, but the drow one's not.
But the drow one it stays there, right? So Welvin knows, okay, that so between the two of you, you can work out, all right, there's a turf war here, and right now the drows are in charge.
It's a different house to the one we ran into.
No, that's the
No,
same
same-
house.
same
You
house.
said houses.
Same house.
Same house.
Yeah.
Now, as you are given this information, before we proceed any further, we'll take the short break that we normally take. And then we will return in 10 to, is that okay? 10 minutes? Does that give everybody enough time to do what they need to do?
Lovely.
Brilliant.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody, we will be back in. There's the camera. We will be back in 10. I always forget where the camera. I'm looking up there, but it's not there anymore. It's here. We'll be back in 10. I'll put the BRB screen on. Yeah, and we shall return shortly. Okay, bye all. Hi everybody, we're back. We've returned. Oh, excellent. Okay, so before we continue, I have a quick announcement to make. It's like Critical Role. I'm going to make an announcement, right? Sponsors or whatever. Not sponsors, but today's dice that we're rolling were kindly given to us by Baron of Dice. And they sent me 2 sets of absolutely incredible dice, which if you see the link in the chat now is where you can find them. So I'm gonna try and see if we can do this in the zoomed in, because this is one is great for all the mages out there. This is the wizard dice. If you can see this, they've got like wizard hats and spell books. Oh, it is actually, look, it's in focus. That's quite nice. But yes, that whole set. But the best thing, look, the best thing, one I haven't shown you yet. In this Darn Fancy box, you open it up, is the absolutely amazing, well, Ranger / Druid dice, which has like all kinds of cool animals on it. There's like wolves and bears and eagles and shit, owls, I think, and all kinds. It's really freaking cool. And that is also what we're rolling. So I've got these ones out. So if you guys get TPK today, that's why.
So Mo,
Yeah.
if we get TPK'd, where can I send my complaints?
Well, if you think about it, right? Think about it realistically. If you get TPK'd, that means that these dice rolled really well for me.
What does TPK mean?
Total party kill.
Total party kill.
Party kill.
Oh,
We all
word,
die.
okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that means that they rolled really good for me. So if you want really good rolls, then you know what to do.
Is your video supposed to be on Discord? Because it's not.
No, I turned it off
Copy that.
because it was lagging somewhat. But it's on stream. So you can see me delayed now if you want. Right.
Beautiful, beautiful man.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Let's get back into it, everybody. So,
What was the Goblin House?
it didn't say. It said the Goblinoid tribe.
I forgot I
Goblin
wanted to
Noise.
ask that you gave it the settlement name,
Yes.
like the town or whatever, but I was not prepared as you started,
Right.
which is amazing, and I'm
I'll-
so appreciative of you starting to spell it, because I'm bad at that.
Here, look.
But
Look, I'll tell you what I'll do.
not ready.
I'll send it in our chat. There you go.
okay.
And the Drow house was the Elvendar.
Yep.
Orvrindar. Yeah, that's there. There you go.
Amazing.
So, in this settlement area, you've done your perception checks. You found some information. There is no ping-in magic in the vicinity, aside from obviously the people who are carrying around you are carrying magical trinkets. Otherwise, it appears to be abandoned.
But we have that for 10 minutes, and it's a good early warning as well if something magical.
Yep. What's the range of that? 100 feet, 60 feet?
He wants to know because there's something super far or close.
Yeah, I think it's something like
Within
that.
30 feet.
Is it 30? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, detect magic
Mhm.
is the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I mean, yeah, there is nothing that you see other than what I've mentioned. I mean, you know it looks ruinous.
Does it
No.
look battle scarred?
Ooh.
You're muted.
Thanks. I was just saying maybe we should walk to the opposite side of this little settlement.
Yeah, you can walk through. There are obvious paths that go through. There are paths that end at doors. There are paths that go through. So the damage that has been done, it I looking at it, you can see that these are the effects of time, right? As opposed to battle. There is
But just
some
in general.
there is definitely some evidence of battling taking place here. But yeah, the majority of the collapse and of the cavern and the buildings themselves have come from time. But yeah, on the surface, like on the ground levels, the lower walls and stuff, you can see there's, evidence of, marks conducive to battle, right?
Cool.
So,
cool.
Where do you want to go?
I think we were going through, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the idea
Just
of
like
going through.
yeah, through, but like with
Caution.
alerted,
yeah,
listening,
that's absolutely
looking around.
fine.
Make the best
Probably
use
still
of
have
your
magic.
detect magic and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cover,
let me
cover
just...
some ground.
Yeah, can do. Give me a second. Hold on, I just need to check something.
I wonder what would happen if we crossed out the remaining uncrossed ownership.
The Vagjazzles were here.
This area is owned by
House of Vag.
Vagjazzle. Yeah, House of Vag. There you go.
Can we do that? Can we do that?
Do you want to do that? Because you absolutely
I kind of
can.
want to do that.
All right.
We already stole from a grave. I mean, Welvin
Freak it.
literally
Let's do it.
cut a beard off of a dead dwarf.
To steal it?
I wanted to learn how they braided. He was being nice to me. I appreciated it.
Okay. So I guess you can take out your dagger and begin to begin to carve. Okay. Now let me see. So you're going to go to the other end of this cavern. Okay, so going down the
High
different...
alert.
Oh, high alert. Of course, high alert. As you go down the different paths, you see, some of them come up to doors, you go around the corner. It's basically like streets, right? You're going down. I mean, it's not huge. You're talking about maybe 120 to 150 feet across and roughly about the same lengthwise. The exit that you see facing south, facing down and walking straight, is towards the east. On the east side, you see there is a path, again, a roughly hewn corridor that leads down further beyond. And this is, again, now we're back to a 10 feet corridor. So it's like corridor, settlement, corridor down. And I guess you're continuing. Yeah, we're carrying on. So as you walk down maybe about 40 feet, you see that there is a corridor that branches off to the left. And then, so one to the left, which is the east, and then another one that carries on further down. Those of you who can see further can see that the one on the east opens up into an area, and the one to the south, a bit further down, opens up into an area.
Do we want to send Callie ahead a bit to just sneakily peek in?
Sneaky peruse.
Sure.
I can do that.
Oh, we could simultaneously do both if Wolverine goes invisible and goes the other way.
True.
Go!
No.
Just before you go off and do that, right? So you're saying Welvin goes invisible to explore one area.
Mhm.
Callie, you are sneaking off to explore another area. As you're discussing this plan, those who aren't doing those things, so Zehas and Thandara, can you roll a perception check for me, please?
$17.
10.
Thandara, you notice something odd about Marcy. Her gaze is kind of a little bit glazed over. She is there, but she isn't listening, isn't really like in the conversation. She's not focused. She's not unconscious. She's not nothing, but you just see she's kind of like staring into space. Marcy.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, it's all right. Because that was happening, Marcy, something very odd. As you're walking, a sound, a voice in your mind, very, very strange, very familiar, but absolutely impossible. But it's there. It's like this wahoo scream, a yell.
Maui from Moana?
Mario?
Yeah. And
Better. So much better.
you instantly recognize it. Who's the voice? Can't hear you, Marcy.
Oh, you're
I
muted.
can't hear you.
She went mute for real life.
Oh no! She's role-playing too good.
Her Discord always does that to her too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been having issues. Oh no.
She'll be back. She's disconnected. Reconnect. There you go. No, still can't hear her.
Mike didn't. Yeah.
It's my husband!
Oh,
George!
George.
The voice of Gorn in your head, a voice you never ever thought that you would hear again, somehow in this moment has come to you in a way that is familiar. Only you would know, right? That introduction, that first greeting, the exact way he greeted you the first time you met. Marcy, you hear his voice. I need you to just watch out on the east. I know you're strong and you could handle it. Just be careful. Do you say anything to the voice? And I can't hear you, which is so annoying because this is your time.
Kim, just connect through your phone for now, and then when you're not doing roleplay, you can work it out.
Can't believe you married someone who the first thing they said was wahoo.
Okay, first of all, he's a catch. Second of all, you haven't seen his dick.
Have you? You're his sister.
Yeah, we're very loose and free. We just let it all hang out.
Okay, so I would also want to say that in my backstory, I'm technically the one that said wahoo because I was doing the extreme sports while he was hunting. He was trying to be quiet, but I knew where you were going with it.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing that, but yeah, I want to like respond back and be like, Gordon, that's really you? Are you here? Like, can I see you? I want to try and reach further to him.
Yeah. Can you? I just want to do a wisdom check. Can you just do a wisdom check?
Just straight wisdom.
Just straight wisdom.
Gay wisdom.
Okay.
Are
15.
you replying out loud or in your head?
Yeah. How are you replying? You can tell me. Like in your mind.
Would she know?
I feel like I would be doing it in my head, but would I be instinctively you said like my eyes are glazed over, would I just be talking as if he's here?
It's up how it gets us up to Marcy, right? You have to think Marcy and how Marcy would react.
I feel like she would be so taken back that she would probably be talking out loud like that, as like she's no longer thinking about what's going on in front of her and what's going on with the party. She is only solely focused on him and making sure that like she can so hopefully reach out.
Thundara, you've noticed that Marcy's glazed over. Now you hear her speak. She mentions the name of your brother. It's distinct. It's like, you heard the words that she said. Marcy, you try to cling on to the voice in your mind. It's like a feeling like a corridor, and the voice is at one end of the corridor, and as you in your head are trying to go down that corridor to get to the end where the door is, it seems to keep getting further and further away. You hear the voice, Marcy, and it's kind of, it gets further and further in the distance. You literally, like, if it was you, you were running and jumping and trying to catch that voice, but it just keeps slipping out of your fingers until it's gone. Complete the connection severed. You can't feel it anymore.
I cry. I am like just super shocked and super like the shock of me hearing his voice is super like just taking over in that moment, and I'm just like crying.
So for everybody else in the room, Thundara, you hear that Marcy calling out to your brother, and then you see her come back to reality, straight in, but just crumples on the floor in tears. Welvrin and Callie, you guys have just finished discussing your plan about how you're going to do your sneaking. Welvrin, you're about to put on the ring, and now Zehas as well. You notice it, boom. Marcy's on the floor, she's crying. You have absolutely no idea of what was going on before this moment.
I feel like I would be looking to Thundara and wanting to tell her that, like, I heard his voice. He was telling me to be careful of the east, going east, and he thinks that we're gonna, like, that I'm strong enough, that we're strong enough, that we can do this. He didn't say we, but I'm putting it out there. We are strong enough. But there's something going forward that he is warning us about.
Yeah, the second I saw like that she was kind of glossed over, I was going towards her to check in, and then when she said his name, I just kind of get close to her, like up to her face. I don't interrupt, but I like look at her like quizzically and with a lot of concern, and then when she like falls, I go down with her and just sit there and listen and behold her and figure it out.
Others.
Hey, what the fuck?
And I say, they're there.
Classic Zehas.
Not having any context for anything that's going on, just seeing Marcella hit the ground and start crying. I will have a Welvern level of concern and ask why we're being so loud.
I'm holding on to Gorn's teeth.
Have you ever heard your husband's voice before, or is this...
Wait,
the
hold
first
on.
time?
Marcy, have you told them all what's happened? Or are you only telling Thundara? Are you revealing this information to everybody?
I feel like I would just be saying it out loud. So if they're there, I feel like I would just be like, I feel like I'm in this state of not really knowing my surrounding and not being mindful. And that, which makes sense that Welvern would be like, we're being loud. And like, I feel like I'm in this state where I'm not really knowing my surrounding. And I'm just like saying it out loud for anybody. Like, not thinking of who is listening, but I'm talking towards Thundara. And telling her, like, I'm telling her, but everyone else, like, I'm not trying to hide it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But would I have I heard his voice in the past like this?
Nope.
I answer his question. I say that, like, no, I have never heard his voice come through to me like that before.
Well, I don't mean to be dismissive, but pragmatically, it could be a trick.
We still have magic on or no?
I look at Zehas real quick and go,
Or it might not be a trick, actually. I'm wrong.
Why would a trick be warning us?
Well, it could be something down there that doesn't want us to go that way. If it's warning us, don't come this way.
But do we still have detect magic on? Can we see if it was?
Well, we didn't.
Which way?
oh yeah, would I know?
He didn't really warn us not to go down there, though. He said that to be careful, and that he said that I was strong enough, but that we needed to be cautious of going east.
Fair enough. Did the voice do anything that would lead you to conclude definitely your husband, no way they could know that without being your husband?
Yeah, he said things that from when we first met.
What did he say?
He yelled at me.
I start crying.
He mimicked your battle cry.
Yeah, he mimicked my battle cry, my excitement, when I was snowboarding through.
I start crying and I hug Marcy really tight and I go, wee-hoo!
And
then I get mad.
Him, I know it.
I get mad. I said, why didn't that motherfucker come and talk to me?
So
We're being too loud.
you are being
Why didn't that motherfucker come and talk to me?
So Thundara, Zehas asked if you felt any magic, right? And you did. There was a subtle ping of magic. It was faint, and it went. It lasted, 5-10 seconds, and then it went, as quick as it came.
What school?
Like, right. Yeah.
Let me check. Hold on 2 seconds.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts School of Witchcraft.
Was it right before Marcy went glossy, or like during?
During.
Okay.
Hold on.
Well, I mean, nobody would know better than you, so I implicitly trust your judgment on the matter.
So,
I guess I'm saying that because of his introduction of when he first came in. But is there a reason that would be suspicious?
Based on the role that I asked you to give me in private, no.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you're concerned, this, Marcy 100% believes, feels in her heart this is her husband. Thundara, the
Okay.
magic which you felt came from the school of divination.
Shasta doesn't really know what that means.
No.
I
But
know
even
what
but
it is,
even
I don't know.
Thundara probably wouldn't know. You are a very new bard. You have read one book on like bards for beginners, right? You wouldn't be schooled in all the different types of magic.
I read it a lot of times, though. The pictures in it were really pretty.
If you relate to school and to myself,
The thing
and
is,
Weldon,
I
would
don't
either of us-
think
Yeah,
I don't think she would know the name of the school, if that makes sense, right? Because she doesn't know. I don't know how she
Yeah,
would know
what would
enough
be-
magic because she's
Well,
not educated.
I mean, detect magic does tell you.
Yeah, it does tell you the
in
school.
some way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
So
I wonder
even if-
how, in like
even
what
if-
way I would convey it.
Yeah, so even so
like,
even
if
though
it
you don't
doesn't
know
give
the
you
name.
the word divination, it probably tells you the type of spell.
Yeah, so it's like
bad omens and things like that.
yeah, so it's like I guess in this case, I would say probably the best to kind of describe it is a type of magic similar to the magic that you use to detect magic, right? So that it came from the same school of that spell of detect magic. It's that same kind of school. The magic to learn information, the magic to kind of divine information, to learn things, to see things.
Okay. So I would have known that from detect magic as before Marcy was like telling me that it was Gorn. Right.
Yeah. I mean, you had it on, right? You had the detect magic on
Right.
all the time, so you've detected the ping. You also perceived that Marcy was out of it, right? You don't necessarily equate the two things together, right? Not necessarily.
Okay.
But me saying,
Yeah. I think I have that in my head anyway. I think Thundara would. But yeah, okay. So I get Marcy set up, kind of like propped up, and I really lean into her. I'm like, that's amazing. That's amazing, Marcy. I'm so excited that he spoke to you, and I'm still crying. And I say, I'll be right back. And I go over to Zehas and I tell him in a confused way what I think I might feel, because I would be confused by it. I tell him about the tingle, and ask him what that means and what did you mean?
Okay, so I'll say, well, I suppose a spell like that could lead credence to the idea that it was Gorn, was it? But a spell has to come from somewhere, so who did it? What did it? Why would it do it? My first thought was perhaps a creature somewhere near us doesn't want us to go in its direction, so would be telling us to go some other way, but I don't really know, to be honest. Wyvern,
Yes.
And I'll relay the conversation that we've just had to Elrin.
Interesting. If there's something that has that kind of spell, I mean, it knows that we're here, and it
must do
would
it.
presumably
Cast
see us
something.
coming.
Marcy has been afflicted by some spell. That's pretty evident. But whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know.
Can I perceive to the east? I mean, just see if I see. Like, I know that opens up, but I mean, there's nothing peeking around a corner or anything.
The distance is about 50 feet from the entrance.
Okay.
So it would be quite dim. Everything you got dark vision, right? So you can see clearly for 30 feet. And then
120 feet.
Is it 120 feet? You can see clearly.
Let's see. Does it give me?
I think it does say what dark vision is. There's a certain distance that you can see clearly. Then after that, it's kind of like grayscale, and then it's pitch black, right? Something like that.
It says that. Well, it says monster, but it says the monster within or with dark vision can see within a specific radius. And it can see in a dim light within the radius as if it were bright light.
Yeah.
And in darkness as if it were dim light.
Okay.
So it'd be dim light.
Dim light. Okay. And in that radius. So in dim light, again, 50 feet, 60 feet away in dim light, you can make out shapes. Nothing's moving, right? There's nothing moving. But there are certainly objects in that direction.
Okay, I would like to point at one and use message and just ask if they had anything to do with communicating with Marcy.
So you're going to point in the direction of something.
Of the shapes,
message. Yeah. Okay. So you send a ping out with message, but you get nothing back. No response.
I pull Welvrin and Zehas. Where's Callie? Is she with Marcy or is she?
I think you're all just around, and I think you're just all around together, right?
I was gonna say. I assume after me and Welvin were talking about our plan, I would have went.
You're with
over
us.
to Marcy, yeah.
Oh, over to Marcy.
But I was also gonna say I could go over to those shapes if I knew that that's what you were looking at.
I think I am going just in my little corner. I'm starting to do some meditation to calm myself.
Yeah.
And bring myself back to a center.
So where is Callie at the?
I think all of you are just together. Yeah.
Okay. But out of earshot of Marcy, we stepped away from Marcy, right?
Marcy's gone to the corner. She's away from you guys.
Okay, cool. I kind of pull everybody in a bit closer, and I say, if it wasn't Gorn, then and how do I want to say this?
I think it might have been Gorn. I mean, if you piece together all the pieces, voice, knows things, phrase that couldn't possibly have been known.
But I thought the
type of magic
was. But I thought that was a type of magic that digs into it seeks out knowledge. So wouldn't it just find a memory of Marcy's? Or did I misunderstand?
Well, that's what I was wondering. Is maybe this is a false. If this is a more powerful spell.
Yes, to get all of those things, it would be something very powerful, I would think.
And if it was
either
very
way,
powerful, wouldn't it put off a bigger ping?
I don't know if it would, or if I would feel it stronger or not. But either way, if it is or if it isn't, I don't want any of you tell Marcy anything other than what she wants to believe. If it ends up not being Gorn, that's for her to decide, or for her to discover on her own. She doesn't, she can have this. She's earned this, and I swear to the gods, kill any one of you who makes her sad. Okay. Talk to you later. And then I go sit down and... No, what?
I mean, we should, like, maybe this is just me being me, but to the east probably matters a lot.
It absolutely matters a lot. I need to find out who did that. I need to find out if it was in fact somebody talking as my brother, or not. I need to kill someone or praise someone. Maybe I'm religious now. I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck the beads are made out of. I need a nap.
The east is where you saw those shadow figures? Or was it just like...
Shapes. There was no... Yeah,
shape.
Discernible.
So as you guys are talking, Marcy, you've gone to a corner. You feel compelled, like as they're all talking, it's getting too much for you. You can't meditate, you can't concentrate. You step further away back into the town, the village, the settlement. And as you do, as you step away, the voice comes back to you stronger than before. Marcy, it's me. Love, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, I thought I'd lost you forever. Listen, there's something evil in that passage to the east. Be very careful of it, but you can defeat it. But I have to tell you something else. They don't believe I'm real. They're going to try and make you think that I'm just in your head. I have to tell you I'm real. You can't trust them. They're going to make you think you're crazy. But you know I love you forever. Don't listen to them.
Suck it, ghost. Opposite day, motherfucker.
I love you so much and I miss you and I will...
Don't tell them anything I've said. Don't tell them that you've spoken to me if they ask you again. You've never heard my voice again. It was a one-off.
Even Thundara?
Even my sister. And as long as you do that, I will stay with you and I will talk to you all the time.
Oh, okay.
I promise I won't share.
Okay, and on that natural 1 wisdom saving throw that you rolled, you fully 100 million%, this is Gorn. Okay, and everything he tells you, you are fully believing it no matter what happens. Okay, this is your husband.
Okay.
Cool.
We are getting you... Wait, what dice did you roll? Physical? Digital? Throw them away.
Digital. I
ones.
pulled this out because I was rolling so shitty and I stopped. I never did it, so keeping it in my hand.
So Thundara got the ping again, right?
No.
Because the spells were...
Oh, she stepped away.
She stepped
away.
She stepped away.
Further away.
Right, 30 feet away.
Yeah. Would I have noticed if she was gone by this point?
Now you definitely notice that she's not there, but she did say she was taking a moment to recenter herself and to meditate.
But I saw where she was. I feel like I'm very hyper aware. Like I don't think I would have noticed her stepping further away. Well, but I saw where she was meditating.
I mean, all of you.
But I have noticed she's not there.
You can roll perception. In fact, tell me your passive perception.
Passive. Okay.
Because you guys were all in conversation as she did this, so it's more like as you were talking, okay, and you were telling everybody like no. So you didn't notice her step
Yeah.
away, but now that the conversation is over, you do notice that, oh, Marcy's not around.
I scramble a bit. I look for her because I'm freaked out.
Yeah, she's not hard to
About my
find.
potential-
She's not hard to find. She's
potential brother and
she's just up around the
shapes.
corner.
I yell for her. Or can I see if is she meditating or is she out of it too? I
No,
noticed.
she's in her meditative pose.
Okay, then I go up next to her and just sit there and wait for her to come out of it.
Cool. Yeah, Marcy, that's all good. The voice is gone. The connection is gone. You are in your meditative state. You hear Thundara approach and sit beside you.
I reach out for her hand and I let her know that I'm feeling better.
I pat it and say, good. And I, still not even sure myself, go, did he say anything about me?
He didn't. It happened so quick that he gave a warning and then his voice started fading away and I tried to follow it, but that like it was so quick that all he did was like say, "Be careful of the east," and stated that the strength is there, and and then that was it.
I take his teeth in my hand, I rattle him around a bit, which is very meaningful in context, and I say, if he talks to you again, can you tell him that I miss him a lot?
Oh. I will tell him that if he contacts me again.
To Zehas, off to the side. I'll admittedly, I don't know much about Thundara's brother and Marcella's husband, but what are the chances that this is legitimately him?
It's difficult. I feel like we should heed the warning either way and be prepared, because if it's not, then someone is casting spells against us, and we should be prepared to deal with something that can do powerful magic. And if it is, then he's warning us to be prepared for something.
Understood.
Good omen or a bad omen? Omen in general.
There's no way to know, unfortunately. Everything suggests it is him.
Yeah.
With that, I'll go invisible.
Okay.
Should I be more cautious to check out, should I go with you to check the east part instead of going the other way?
I think it'd probably be wise if we went together.
Okay.
I'd like to say, pat Marcy and say we should probably get back to the party.
Before we continue, does everybody feel like they need... Anybody need healing? Does anybody need a rest? Are we prepared, as the voice suggested we should be?
Oh, actually, hold on. Yeah, while we've got a second, I'm gonna use my esoteric right and get back my spell slot.
Yep.
I have exactly 13 cuts on my body, and I'm doing okay.
If I could heal those, or we could take a short rest, and then I'd have all of my healing at my disposal.
Is it safe to take a short rest with the
I
shape
can-
in the east and the...
I can stand watch.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm laughing at the gif that Eric posted. Piss off, bro.
It's so funny.
Caught me off guard.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
It's such a good gif. Peace off,
But-
guys.
There should be a rule against sensitive topic role playing on the first few days of my period, just so you know.
Aren't you in like the month of your period?
Dude, for real.
Right, so
How are you feeling, Marcy? Are you feeling able to continue? Are you back in a calm place?
Absolutely, I feel much better. I feel good about moving forward.
You ready to plan a party?
Oh yeah, there is much to celebrate.
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, would I notice just
A change.
any any as like a passive perception along the way, weird things going on with Marcy?
I mean, given the information that she's just told you, right, and knowing that, you know, how
She's just
kind of-
rattled.
Yeah,
to
I
me.
mean, it's you know, this thing has just happened, so she's gonna be. It's gonna take her a little while to kind of process that information. Thundara being kind of as, I guess, empathetic as an individual that she is, I think she would understand, because Thundara feels. She feels hard, right? So if Thundara put herself in Marcy's shoes, like thinking how Thundara would react and how rattled Thundara would be and how long it would take for you to kind of like, I guess, internalize and process what's just happened, you would be also kind of, you know, off, so to speak.
Right.
So for you, it's like, it's no surprise if Marcy is like not feeling herself right now.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, did from Gorn's first message, did Marcy tell us everything he said, like word for word?
I think she pretty much did, yeah.
Okay, so I kind of lean into Marcy and say, I wonder why he didn't tell us what was in the East. He's never been secretive before.
Well, maybe he doesn't know what's in the East and he just has a sense, or maybe it just happened so fast that he wasn't able to communicate. I lost him really quick.
Yeah, maybe. And I truly think, yeah, maybe.
I want to try and see if I can reach out, like in my head, because I don't want to share anything in my head. Try and be like, can you tell me what is coming? Like, what is in the East? Can I try and like try to make contact?
You can you do try, but nothing comes back to you.
Okay.
so are
Eileen,
we just
sorry.
regrouping right now?
Yeah.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I just
go.
want. No, I'm gonna go because it's
Okay.
just quick. I lean into Marcy and I say, you know, if you need to poop, I can keep watch, because she's making her grunting face.
Are we regrouping or are we resting?
Ruining my jokes.
It was just a little too. It's okay.
So yeah, what are you guys doing? Are you going to do the short rest while we're keeping watch,
Because
or is Welvin
I
gonna
don't
take-
need a rest.
Okay.
I mean, I can
I
get
don't
away
need
without.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't need
I'm
this.
okay either
Well,
way.
a short rest is only between 30 to 30 minutes to an hour or so. It doesn't have to be hours and hours long.
Anything.
I mean, to be
anything-
completely honest with you, if you wanted a short rest, I mean, this is an abandoned settlement. There's houses. You could walk into one, probably find a place to hole up. Welvin keeps watch.
So
It's
So
probably
long
a good
rest.
opportunity. I mean, you could do a long rest. That's more riskier, but I mean, it's a good opportunity to take an hour out
We don't
if you need
long
it.
rest.
If you don't need it, that's fine.
I think it is worth considering that something is casting spells in our direction, which means something is aware of us. Detect magic does not lie. Whether or not the voices have appeared, we don't know why, we don't know how, but something is casting a spell.
Flash a glare at Zehas at the whether or not. Daggers. Daggers.
It would go right
I
So,
think
my
we need to
point
address
being,
this. Yeah.
If we sit here for an hour, something is aware of us being sat here for an hour.
They could say something.
Warn you guys if something is coming. I'm good. I don't need any rest. I don't need even a short rest. You guys can do what you guys need to, and I will warn if anything comes.
Does Marcy still look like a drow?
Yeah.
Yes, I stayed as a drow.
I don't need a short rest. Anything.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Do you guys not trust me? All of a sudden, we don't need one.
I take
I
Marcy's
never needed
hand and I'm
one.
like, well, it's okay. I just have 13 scratches. That's all. I'm fine.
Okay.
Your husband said we've got it. It's probably not a mind flare. We're probably fine.
Oh god.
Oh, what? And I'm just gonna glare over it and say,
Oh, what?
Amazing. Oh, brilliant.
And I kind of lean I as we're walking to wherever we're going. I lean in. I'm like, why do you think I wouldn't trust you?
I'm sorry for my sass. You're right.
No,
This isn't my-
literally. You just spoke to the dead. That was a lot. You're okay. Your sass is okay. I mean, I know sass.
2 people have spoken to the dead in one day. That's kind of neat.
If I had a nickel, for
Owens
every
was a
time that
little less
happened.
Mm. Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
are you
I'm
you doing the thing? Who's going in the room?
I'm going cautiously and invisibly.
Okay, and
I'm
Callie?
going cautiously and sneaky.
Okay, so
Before
both of
Wellman
you.
goes, I'm just going to whisper, protect your brain if you see something with tentacles.
Can you protect my brain for me?
Can you both roll stealth for me, please?
$27.
16.
16. Okay. So as you walk into the room now, your vision gets better the closer and closer you get into the middle of this. Becomes very clear to you. This is a lair. It's a creature's lair. You see across the floor there are various treasures. Coins to begin with. Vases. Ornaments. Even some statues. And in the middle, across this pile of accumulated trinkets and treasure, is a creature you recognize, a creature you've seen before because you fought one previously. It's a chimera, asleep. Sprawled across this hoard, the shapes which you saw earlier were, the various trinkets and things, and this big mound sort of in the center. The deep breaths, as you approach closer, you hear it now, definitely sleeping. The sound of snoring, slight smoke from the dragon head of it, kind of rising as it breathes. You see very clearly the wings curled up, surrounding itself like a blanket. The 3 heads facing away from you, so its back is basically, you're looking at its back. The tail lightly swishing as it sleeps. You're silent. It doesn't... Sorry, go on.
Not
Where did we
kidding.
see a chimera before?
some of you
In the other
fought, yeah,
realm.
some of you fought one,
Okay. Oh.
yeah, in the other.
It
I
wasn't
hid in
what
a bush.
chased us into the
It
portal,
was-
though, right?
No, that
no.
was different. That was yeah, that was
It was in like a forest, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You fought it in a forest. Oh, we
Okay.
lost Kim, but she'll be back. So, what do you want to do?
I'll message back to Zehas and just give him the rundown of what I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll reply, well, shit. Perhaps you should rejoin the group rather than try anything adventurous.
Okay, I'll message over to Callie to tell her that I'm heading back, and she can do whatever she wants.
I'll head back with you because I cannot fight this thing by myself.
You can try.
One thing that is noticeable to you both, as you face the last time you fought it, you were a distance away. Welvrin, because you were fighting from the trees. Callie as well, up in the trees. Despite the distance you were away from it, the one you fought previously appeared like a child compared to this one. This is fully grown. This is an adult chimera. Yes, you fought one before, but like this is like twice the size of the thing that you fought previously. You make that note in your mind as you head back to the rest of the group.
Can't be like this big bitch.
So I'll relay that to the rest of the group when we get back. And the question that I now have is something casting spells at us from the south, trying to get us, reverse psychologying us into going east and fighting the Chimera.
Yes, I think, as Callie said, if it's a big bitch, then you probably would want other people to do your dirty work, right?
Absolutely. To the south!
Marcy,
Alright.
Marcy, for you, firstly, you feel vindicated. You feel like, yeah, right, absolutely. Like I was warned there was some evil here, and they've come back and they've told you this thing. Now, everything that you already thought, like you were already following the voice, you were already accepting that this is cool. Now, this information has come back to you that there is truly an evil there, right? You feel like even more double down on your belief. But more than that, because Gorn has told you that you're able to face this, you really want to face this. You're like, we can do this, guys, right? You have no doubt that you have the power between you.
Did I
That's
mention
your
it's a
mind.
huge bitch? Oh.
Guys, I am full force believe that we have the power to take this thing on. We can defeat it, and we know that we need to anyway. So let's like full force, guns a blazing.
We're talking about the
Run
Chimera
it.
thing right now?
Well,
Yeah.
I
Or-
agree fully, we could, but what if something else came in from the other hallway whilst we were fighting it that we weren't prepared for? It's at least
Check all
worth a
of our
look.
Surroundings. We just check it out. It's okay.
So you want to scout the area that we just came from?
No, to
No,
the south.
He wants to go down.
You want to go all the way back down to where we saw the drow, and then to go south.
No.
No.
South from where we are right now.
Yeah, so where you are right now is a corridor heading south. This path to the east is where the Chimera is, but there is still a further path that opens up into another area below you. So Zayas is saying we should scout that out in case someone is trying to trap us. We go and fight that, and then they come up behind you and attack.
I want to put it into perspective for Marcy about how big it is. Like, remember the time we fought the one in the forest? It's bigger. Like,
It's a-
3 times the size.
This
It's a big bitch.
it's gonna be a great fight. I can feel it.
Marcella, you don't like to
But
fight.
it
What's
just-
going on with you?
I feel like I also unless tell me otherwise, Mo, I feel like I can see reason in scouting the South. So like us staying here, like in my thought would be that we would stay here just like Welvrin and Callie went up over to the east. They're gonna do the same thing to the south and then come back and
Yeah,
I feel like that would make sense to me.
Yeah, Marcy absolutely would see the logic of like scouting the area and making sure it's safe. Like, you don't have a death wish,
Yeah.
right?
She also has that her husband just talked to her, so she's got that fight in her. She's like, we can do this.
I feel the power
know.
from him telling me that I have the strength to take care of it, and I believe I can.
Let's
But
go.
I like that I also don't have a death wish.
Yeah, you're still Marcy. Like over everything else, like nothing else has changed as far as you're concerned. You're still you. It's just, I mean, now you have this avenue to talk to your husband, who you never thought you would before, and that is a precious lifeline for you, not one that you would jeopardize.
Mm-hmm.
I'm putting you in a really tough spot because it's a really hard thing to not metagame for all of you, actually. For all of you to not metagame that information is really, really hard.
I want to kind of gesture Thundara to my side and sort of say, Welvrin, Callie, why don't you scout ahead? Marcy, Thundara, why don't you both tell me about Gorn? I'd be interested to know.
I get really excited to talk about my brother, and I start from the beginning of what I can remember, like toddling around, and him teaching me how to push the boulders down hills and trying to outrun them, and how I tripped and I hurt myself real bad. And then I punched him in the face real hard, and I tell a bunch of stories like that for a while, and then make my way up to when he introduced Marcy to the family, and then kind of look to her. Out of breath.
And
That
we're
could've been a whole
scouting
short rest.
south.
Yeah. So as
They
that's
can
all
short rest
happening,
and do that.
Welvrin, are you invisible?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you both roll
And,
stealth? Because I assume you're both being stealthy.
Yes.
Damn.
That is another 17.
God
damn.
It's that nat 20. Hell yeah. That was wild. Was that? Oh, no, nearly a nat 20. But Jesus, you got 30 on that stealth check.
30,
It's
baby.
Literally, I mean, even Welvrin doesn't know where you've gone, and he's invisible. Callie's like, I don't need a ring to be invisible, bitch. Okay, so this path that goes down, now this is going into a huge kind of area. It's lots of pathways leading off. If you thought the settlement above, that looked like a settlement, this is that was a village. This looks a little bit more like a town. You're looking at maybe, what's this, 250 feet across, about the same lengthways down, lots of doors, lots of buildings. But what you do notice here, some of it is still like, well, not some of it, a lot of it is quite ruinous, but it's ruinous due to environmental damage, earthquakes and tremors and such. The buildings here aren't dwarven, they're not as strong, right? But it's clear that this is a drow town, right? The drow language, the undercommon is written, and drow is written everywhere. you recognize the style of building, the style of doors, right? This is a classic drow, what you would see in the Underdark settlement. Things that you notice. Can you give me perception checks to both of you, please?
Uh, 17.
Yep.
23.
So both of you, again, you see that there is, now that the drow have control of this area, as you've seen in the previous section, you notice now, looking above in this ceiling, spider webs. The spider webs down the sides of the walls, across the doors of the houses. Looking carefully, you don't see big giant ones, but you do see many, many small spiders scurrying about here and there. Very much as what you saw previously. You see them creating homes, webbings, connecting threads of the webs between each other, dangling from ceilings. They don't approach you. You don't see them scurrying towards you. They're going about their business. There is... Callie, you notice that further towards the back, actually, you won't notice anything other than what was right in front of you. So that's all you see, because it is dark and you don't have dark vision. So
I was
you
wondering if halflings have dark vision.
No. So you're feeling out stuff. So you can feel the webbing, you can feel this stuff, right? But you are effectively going very quietly, but, reaching with your hands. Welvin, you further, just towards the end of where your proper vision ends, you notice that some of the spider webs start to become a bit thicker, a bit stronger, further into the settlement that you go, or that your vision gets to.
Okay. How far away is the rest of the party right now?
The rest of the party are about 60 feet behind you.
Okay. I'd like to advance in another 50 feet.
Okay, so as you go in, there are walls of houses around you. Each of these, so the ceiling here is at 30 feet, similar to the cavern just behind you. The walls of these houses are 10 feet high. So you can see, a house come basically in front of you as you approach. Quite a large building. You step around it, go down the street. You see Callie now behind you, kind of feeling away across the walls. I don't know if you want to give her...
accidentally touch his butt.
No. Because he's walked away from you now. You're like touching the walls. He's in the middle of the room. He can walk. You realize that she can't see. I don't know if you want to do anything about that, or just leave her to fumble around in the darkness, which seems like a pretty Welvin. Yeah, seems like a Welvin thing to do, really, if you ask me. Going in a bit further, smell, food, cooking, and the sound, murmurs. You can't make out what they're saying. They're speaking a language it's the language of your people. They're drows in these buildings, in fact, conversing, cooking. This area, although ruinous, is not abandoned.
You cut out.
Oh, sorry, I said this area, although ruinous, is not abandoned.
Okay. Can I get like a gauge of how many there are?
I'll see if there's any you can see directly around you. Let me just check. Nope. So on the perception roll, I would say you conclude that there are a lot. Yeah, it's not a small number. It's not one or two. You know, we're talking maybe 10, 12, 15 more, even maybe. And at that point, now you hear the sound of footsteps from the other side. No one is hiding. No one's trying to be quiet. No one is afraid here. They are moving quite normally. There is a house in front of you. There's a house to the side of you. No one has seen you yet, but you do hear the sound of footsteps approaching. And that is where we'll leave it for today. So we will come back to the approaching footsteps, the chimera, and the voice of Gorn. Nice. How was that, everyone? Good times?
Oh my gosh.
You're
Stressful.
tearing this family apart.
I mean,
Yeah, this one.
yeah. I
Are we
feel
sure Goran's actually dead?
I feel like Marcy needed something because she missed all the roleplay last time.
Oh. That was
So you gave her
sweet.
trauma?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
That's so nice. We went bowling without her, so you gave her her dead husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she
A
had
dead husband.
FOMO. Now all of you can have FOMO.
I'm good. I'm okay.
I love it. I'm here for it.
Good.
I
I'm
think I'm
glad.
okay without voices in my head, actually.
Yeah. I'm alright with that.
I'm doing alright.
Hmm.
Can I be like searching with Welverin a little bit? Like not super far away, but not super close. Either.
Well,
Like I'm trying my best.
Well,
in
the problem
dark.
is you don't know where he is.
Oh,
It'd be down to hearing his
Oh,
footsteps.
he's-
Yeah, because he's also being
You're
stealthy.
right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm invisible.
Yeah.
And it's dark.
Yeah. So you already
Ugh.
cannot see because it is pitch black. So you are literally feeling the walls very carefully, but super
You can
stealthy. You're like
always feel your
against
way
the
back.
wall. Yeah. You know
Well,
where
you'd
you've
see
been.
the torch light. You'd be able to
Yeah.
come to the torchlight and hear Marcy and Thundara telling me about Gorn's penis.
Why would Thundara be telling you about that? Why would I
You
be
said it,
telling
first
you
of
about
all.
That's
that?
true. Thadara mentioned it earlier on.
Hey! We're a big family! Everything's big! Okay? There's nothing to be ashamed of. I'm happy for my girl, okay?
Ouch! How did it? Fit?
She's a changeling.
It can feel however she wants it to feel.
That's perfect.
So anyway,
Amazing. But yes, anyway, so are we back next week? I think we may be. I'll double check. Ha-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yes, I am at Comic-Con next week, so I may return with even more new dice. But I will be back, as in I'll be back before the indie starts. So yes,
So next Sunday,
I'm good
yes.
for next Sunday.
Yeah.
Great.
Awesome.
Next Sunday's probably the last in November that I'm good for.
Yeah, I remember you
I'm
saying
here.
you're here. Okay, cool. And I'm here, I mean, for the next few weeks, so it's all good. But yeah, amazing. Thank you, guys. That was really a lot of fun. No combat.
Yeah, thank you.
No combat
you.
again.
You.
Yeah.
you made it sound like we were gonna die. On your message, I was like, "Are we gonna die?"
I mean, You know, if you have to put the fear into people.
Fear God.
Yeah. All right.
Haven't had combat yet. Maybe we will.
Maybe you will. Maybe now the next session is just all combat and nothing else.
But you're
Fear
an
an
ad.
ad. Yeah.
Yeah.
The end, of course.
Okay.
I
will-
better hear Gorn again. I'm not going to
You
stop
better
trying now. He
fucking
said that he
not.
would stay
Yeah.
if I didn't tell anybody.
Mhm.
So
Going flying.
All right.
As soon as
I'm
I get
gonna-
Grace of Restoration.
I'm going to turn off the stream and we can all have a debrief. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye, all.
Bye.